What if all the tragedy, all the persecution, came in defense of an imposter?
That's not... That can't be right. Aethys, he's done miracles for people.
The power of the gods is undeniable. The truth of the story they weave is not. What if it were forbidden knowledge rather than fault that earned your doom? What of your guilt?
I have seen with my own eyes the deceptions of my goddess. The Watcher has shown me as much. But it was not until now that I understood how truly desperate she was. The depths of her deception.
I think I did most of this off camera, but basically, I talked a lot with Durance. It was a pain in the ass, actually, because I had to rest like every other sentence because he doesn't want to share before we make camp. So basically, his deity Magran used her worshippers to kill Aethys, or whatever, Saint Waidwin, the avatar of Aethys, with the Godhammer, and then she basically wanted them all to be killed. But somehow Durance got split, his soul got split for some reason, and that's why he was able to survive, while every other member of the dozens were killed. So she's basically working with Woodica.
You speak of her deceptions, but what of your own? Was it her words that led you down your path? Or was it the absence of her words? A gap that you filled with your own broken thoughts? What if neither guide knew the way? How then would you choose a course?
If neither knew the way? Any student of Vale knows that your question is irrelevant. Regardless of if they are wise or not, the gods cannot give you lasting wisdom. They can only inspire you to find wisdom in your own time.
What if our burdens come to us not because they are meant to be, but because they happen to be?
They shape us all the same. It doesn't matter how I drew the small tooth, or even that Pursock had become a deer. The task fell to me, and I completed it.
What if even mastery over all things cannot answer the most basic of questions?
I stopped asking those questions long ago. It is enough to care for those we love with the time we have in this life. What if we can be assured of nothing? Let's see what we can do. What should we pick here? Then the only value is in the things we create ourselves. Varus. We find purpose in ourselves and in the people in our lives.
There is bliss to be found in the things we create, but sorrow as well. Every creation bears the imperfections of its creator, and its creator's creator. Art and song are creations, but so are weapons and lies. We must be careful that our creations do not consume us. I ask these things not to trouble you, but to show why they must be confronted. No answer is simple, but somewhere between them all lies a truth so beautiful, not even a god could conceive it. Do we not owe ourselves a chance to find our part in it?
We do! Even without assurances, there is still truth.
If that is truly what you believe, then you are a far different person than the one I knew. I've been alone here with my thoughts for so long now. I've found peace with my failures and with my punishment. I no longer curse fate for what might have been. But there is one thing that has clawed and scraped at my mind all these years. One thing that will not be put to rest until I know. Until I understand.
For the first time, hints of doubt trace her serene visage.
I need to know why you chose to remain with the Inquisition, even after you'd learned the truth. Do you Do you remember?
I guess we can choose what the past says. Your capture brought me glory.
Was it really all for that? The esteem of the Inquisition? Good. Good. The things I taught, the things I believed, I needed to hear that. I needed to know it wasn't because...
Because I thought Theos was right? I needed to know it because... It wasn't because after everything you'd learn, you'd still rather believe in a lie. If that is the conclusion people reach once they know everything, then my purpose has been a mistake. Did my opinion matter so much to you?
You were a blank slate to me once. A blank slate that I had taught the wrong things. I'd given you a false faith. I had to know I could undo what I had done. Redirect you to embrace the truth. You had heard both sides, seen everything. If not you, then who?
You're never going to be able to convince everyone of anything, true or not. There will always be dissent.
I expected dissent, but I needed to know that true faith would prevail. Perhaps I've been wrong to place so much importance on one person's actions. It was all I could do to feel like there was an answer. Even knowing what you've told me, some part of me knows it doesn't truly answer what I wished to know, nor will an eternity of silent contemplation. I will have only my guesses and suspicions, and that will have to do. And what of your understanding of our past? Are you at ease with the choice you made?
I mean, on one point, I do not think I should bear responsibility for it, but let's go with this one. I see the world differently now than I once did. I regret what I did to you and wish your forgiveness.
There is nothing to forgive. The fault was always mine. I led you down the path that led to Theos. When I tried to steer you back, it was too late. To have taught someone wrong is far worse than to have done wrong yourself. Long have I wished to make amends for this, but the time has long since passed. At first I thought this might be the source of your soul's anguish, but now I see I was mistaken. You are not divided on this matter. You have put it behind you. It is with Theos that your agony lies, in sun and shadow. Your questions are not for me, but for him. And it may be that only an answer from the mouth of Theos himself will satisfy your needs. Yet if there is anything I can tell you that would be of use, ask and you shall know.
Are you gonna be stuck here till the end of time?
In a matter of speaking. This is Breath Yamen, the court of the penitents. Souls are confined here until they repent. They must beg the forgiveness of a god, pledge their soul to them, and they will be lifted from this place to the world above. In truth, they receive leniency, but not true mercy. The spite of Woodica is eternal. They linger above, at the side of the old court, and are not permitted to leave the island, forever severed from the cycle. This prison was full once in the days of the Inquisition, but time weathers all things, even will. I'm the only tenant who remains. Yet, I feel their presence strongly now, as it was in the beginning. You have brought many of them here. They cry out for the judgment of Theos. You have struck some bargain with the gods, then.
The other gods aid me because they want Theos destroyed. I owe them no debt.
They aid you because they would bend you to their own purposes. Engwith built gods from ideals, and an ideal on its own is a grotesque and vicious thing. But these souls, these forgiven the gods have bequeathed you like chattel. They were loyal followers in life. They will be with you to the very end.
I mean, she's not gonna repent. Let's go see what else we can do. Why has Theos done all this?
He cares only for the secret he keeps locked away. He destroys anyone who might discover it, no matter their chances. That's why he's always favored Woodica. It isn't in her love of promises or justice. It's her disregard for the rules. Her willingness to do what is necessary. To Theos, she's not a deity, but an ally with which to conspire. When her power waxes, she does as she pleases with this realm, as well as hers. And she wants that secret guarded as much as he. If Theos succeeds, there will be a shift in the balance of power among the gods. Woodica was vanquished once, when the other gods decided she had gone too far, and her power diminished. With this infusion, there is no telling what she will do. The only certainty is that there will be chaos in their realm, as well as ours.
How can I get Theos to tell me what I need to know?
You will not find a more resolute being on all of Eora. There is no offer you could make, nor spell you could cast, nor pain you could inflict that would make him reveal what he hides. But I see you have become a watcher in this life. Perhaps in defeat, when he can no longer defend himself, you might learn something from him.
Alright, let's head out.
Theos will not wait for you. If you do not catch up to him now, you may never find him again.
What shall we do? Your defiance here is an illusion. You are enslaved to gods, bound to their rules, stuck in their system. Your continued existence is proof of the gods' dominion over all of us. No. Or yes? You notice a bond now, one that has always been an interleaving of her essence with yours at the extremities of your perception. You are tied to this woman's spirit, and you can feel a measure of control over it, as though you were its shepherd. What are you suggesting? I can disintegrate your soul, make you cease to exist. Then I would be no different than the other souls the gods have broken in this place. I do not wish to stop fighting them. I don't have the requirements. I'll respect it, sure.
For my part in leading you to Theos in the very beginning, I hope you can forgive me. I hope whatever final guidance I've given you here proves more useful. If ever we should meet again, in this life or any other, I hope to find you at peace.
Goodbye, Yuvara. Alright. Theos, I'm coming for ya!
So, it's true. The gods are a sham that people have followed for thousands of years.
Yup. Down to Theos we go. Actually, we should probably rest up just in case. And we'll grab this camping supply. And then we'll head down. We're in the sun and shadow. Let's find Theos. It's really dark down here.
I can't see much, but I hear a noise like a pig choking on wet feed. So, I guess Durance is breathing at least.
Haha! A ring of searing flames. That's cool. So can I loot these guys as well? No. Can I grab that ring and put it on someone that needs it? Does anyone not have a good ring? Combusting wounds. Yeah, that's the same one. Deflection. No, I don't think anyone needs it. So we'll just keep going. What's this? Oh, the souls I got in the burial isle. They're illuminating the place. That's super cool.
Look at the size of this place.
Incredible! I knew the builders could work wonders, but this is amazing!
Yup, pretty amazing. Can you do that
We
again?
light our own path now, Watcher.
Yeah, we do. We'll need to explore and try to get as many goodies as we can. Another pair of boots of speed. I think everyone has some good pairs of boots. Maybe I'll give it to Ravias for faster attack speed, right? It's only move speed. Darn it. And Gwyffin's Shade. Gather up. And go. These guys are probably... Oh. I was gonna say these guys are probably gonna be really tough. But I guess not. They're probably saving the toughness for Theos himself. I wonder if he's gonna be, like, tougher than the Aether Dragon. Probably not. But we got lucky there. Because it got confused.
Slowly now.
Slowly. Oh, another one. Will this light up more places? Holy shit! Holy shit! Holy shit! And Gwyffin's Shade and a Shadow Drake. Now would be a good time to use a double insect.
Huh?
That didn't work! Need to try something else!
Sting them all.
This thing isn't doing the job.
Focus on this thing, Gwyffin's Shade. And then we'll focus on the dragon, or the drake.
This thing isn't doing the job.
Plague of Insects is about to run out. But so will his life.
Alright then.
His life ran out. Oh, the drake didn't have anything. That's
Hey.
kinda disappointing. That seems to be a dead end. Can I get through here? No. We'll have to go through here. Minor bracers of deflection. Pretty sure I have all the deflection I need. Veil? What are you doing here?